Yeah. And we look forward to welcoming you here for what is a really huge match. Something Stocksbridge have not done yet is face a team down there with them. Maybe Whitby might be there a bit later, but we haven't faced one of these teams that's currently in that fight with us in the relegation zone at the bottom. Today we do. Warrington Town have not had the season they wanted. They were relegated from the National League North last year. They wanted to make a quick return, but this rebuilt squad has not performed to the way their fans would have wanted just yet, and they are currently in that makeshift bottom three, bottom four. And the snap with Steele's condemning him to go into that bottom 3-4 last week, well, fortnight ago, with Stocksbridge winning so well at Whitby Town. So the Steels will have the confidence they want going into this game. So let's go through the teams. Let's start with Stocksbridge. So it's Ben Townsend in goal, Tom Charlesworth, Connor Smythe, Curtis Turner the captain, Elliot Owen, Ben Jordison, Danny Deakin, Alex O'Connor, Luke Rawson, the only change today, comes in for Aston Ellard, James Morrison, Oliver Grejlak. The benches, Jack Tinker, Sam Kay, Alfred Wilkinson, Thomas Poole and Aston Ellard. For Warrington, it's Liam Isherwood in goal, Troy Bourne, Jack Doyle, Josh Wheeler, Aaron Pickles, Chris Doyle making his debut for the Yellows, James Mulhardo, Jay Harris, Mark Isong, Matthew Tweedley and now Watson, another debutant having come on loan from Hensford Town. The benches Liam Brazier, Reece Daly, Evan Gums, Jaden Lloyd and Matthew Waters. This game has had the handshake between our captains Jay Harris and Curtis Turner today. Officials today are Daniel Whitworth, Dwayne Chappell, Harry Vaughn. So do welcome you all as the game is about to get underway with Warrington going to have the kick-off. Jay Harris is the man standing over the ball. So we just wait for the kick-off. Whitworth just making a final few checks. Charles is just doing a bit of stretching out. And here we go. So Warrington Town get us underway. They're in the all-navy kit, kicking from right to left, while Stocksbridge Park Steels are in the yellow shirt, blue shorts, blue socks, kicking from left to right. Charlesworth will launch the ball up. He's looking for Rawson, but headed away from him. Making his return to the first team after a couple of, main games where he was back in the starting line for Parkgate, but it's a much mixed team for that one. As Charlesworth has the ball now, sending it down the channel over the top of everyone, headed away by Doyle into the midfield, knocked over the top, but Owen will clear it away into the midfield. Chester down well, being brought backwards by Vayler, the former EFL man, played for Bolton Wanderers and Carlisle United, as Tweedley on the ball, back into the defence with Pickles. Pickles now will launch it long again, but Owen will head it away into the middle. O'Connor clears it out. Grejlak will head it on. Rawson gets it back to Grejlak. Knocked out to Morris, who brings it down well. There's a chance to break here. Morris has been forced deep, gets tripped in the middle of the park, and it will be a free kick to Stocksbridge. Turner wanted to take it quickly, was stopped doing so. You may have seen we set up a goal. If we get 10 super chats, as they're called, during the game, we will do a post-match interview with a player. You can do that by clicking the $sign. You can give us any sort of amount. It highlights your comment, it comes up on the stream, and you support the club with your donation. And it's a thank you for the work we do on the media side of things. As Deakin puts the ball into the box, headed away, goes to Turner, knocked out to the left. Grejlak will try and take it down, but he can't get it under control with his chest, and it will go out for a Warrington throw. That attack doesn't really have any incision in it, and it will go out for a throw-in. Interesting clash this between Stocksbridge and Warrington, not just because of the fact both teams are towards the bottom of the table, but Warrington, much more experienced side, lots of players over the age of 30, the Steels the opposite, a lot of players under the age of 23. As Warrington get it in the midfield, a very high ball into the air. Charlesworth heads it back, head up into the air, and no, not forward, it will go back to the goalkeeper, and Isherwood will take it under control. Takes it down and will take the touch and then send it long. into midfield where Stocksbridge have got the ball back. Deakin, Turner gets tackled. Will go all the way back. Owen will gather it. Thankfully, he was the man to get quickest as Townsend sends it forward, but easy enough for Bourne to head away. 3-5-2 that Warrington Town are playing today against Stocksbridge's 4-3-3. Esong out to wide. Il Melardo goes forward, puts the ball in, long ball, but will go across. Doyle will pick it up on the left-hand side. Another ball into the middle, over the top, and at the far post. It's clumsy. Both teams appeal for it. Still in. It's not gone out. Here comes a strike, and Harry sends it well over the bar. They're panicking the Steel's defence there as Warrington have the first attack of any note. Steels managed to survive that one. Early goal in the NPL Prem Summit. 2 early goals. Warrington Rylands are ahead against Morpeth. Alex Kiwamya, whose dad used to play for Stocksbridge, has scored. And Ashton United have taken the lead against Whitby Town. Mikey O'Neill has scored. Warrington Rylands, meeting Morpeth will be welcomed by both teams here as this table starts to take shape of what it might well be for most of the season. Doyle clears the ball away. Jordison knocks on. Turner will flick it back on. Look for Rawson, but knocked away. Back to Smythe. Smythe. Ball tried to cushion it onto the right wing. Greshlat headed down to Rawson, holding up. Back to O'Connor. Down the channel looking for Greshlat. Greshlat got the first touch and he's appealing for a corner kick, but I don't think that ever was going to be one. Here's the goal kick now. In a local fixture, Doncaster Rovers are losing 1-0 to Leyton Orient. Ballard has scored for the London side. So back now with Isherwood. Ball long. Smythe going to the header. Good header from Smythe, but it is going to go out for a throw-in on the right wing for the away team. On the right wing now for this throw-in. Got some other early goals to tell you about when we have the next break in play. As Owen clears ball away, back into midfield. Greshlat managed to knock it on. He gets a foul then in midfield for an off-the-ball trip with Vela on Greshlat. I think a 15-year age gap between Vela and Oliver Greshlat. Shows you some of the difference in ages in these two teams. Townsend will come up to take this. Takes it short to Smythe. Smythe now down the channel. Look for Morris. It's 2 overhit though, and it will be easily claimed by Isherwood. Taking it into his hands now. Isherwood, another experienced goalkeeper. Sending it long. Jordison's going to look to contest this, and he does head it out forward to Greshlat. Nice flick on, and I think Morris was offside and had to leave it, so gobbled back up by the Town defence, and back to Isherwood. Rawson will press, and he weren't far off as Isherwood slips as he sends it out for a throw-in. He almost takes out one of the VOs. So one of the other goals to tell you about over in the Northern Counties. Knaresborough are leaning against Sheffield FC. Jack Dyche has scored. As Charlesworth has thrown forward to Turner, back to Charlesworth, across to Jordison, just allows it to go around him. Awkward little spin from Jordison, and yankees it to Owen. Wasn't punished for that. Could have been, as Warrington's presses for Stocksbridge very far back, and then Jordan's some ball forward. Rawson almost contested, and then a very crunching tackle in from Doyle that gets to the ball first before Rawson. If he hadn't, it would have been a yellow card for sure. Right to the left here, and then poor pass from Smythe has given it to Warrington. Now they can go on the counter-attack. Ball forward, and a good header away by Owen. Cuts out. That was a dangerous pass. Morris can only head out wide, and gathered there by Town, who takes the ball forward. Appeals for offside on Niall Watson, and the new loanee is caught out by the flag. So back now for a free kick, which, well, Charlesworth is going to stand over. 0-0 here. I've just realised we haven't started the clock. So we will try and get the clock to time it's accurately on. 6 minutes gone in this game as ball's on, but cut out here and sent straight back. A great ball in a channel to now Watson. Watson going down the left, trying to get it down the channel, puts it in the middle. Townsend will gather. That was a dangerous ball. It was a really nice ball into the channel that Watson was able to get onto. He just couldn't find a Warrington man in the box, but this is a long ball forward looking for Deacon and gets the touch behind the defender, but then covers it well and back to Isherwood, but it was a well hit ball by Ben Townsend. Almost caught out the Warrington Town defence. Ball long now from Isherwood, and Jordan penalised for holding on to Isong, and it will be a free kick to Warrington Town in a good position. Shields defence will need to be on top of things again. They want to make sure they don't go 1-0 down. They need such a crucial game already in this relegation battle. Standing over the ball now, and as Warrington have sent plenty of people forward, only 2 people plus the goalkeeper left back for Warrington. People around the edge of the box as well. Josh Taylor, one of them, he's got a decent strike on him, ball into the far post, and Townsend has to claim it behind him, gets a bit of a shove as well. I'm going to trust that Townsend knew more about that than the rest of us, but it was a nervous moment as Townsend again sends it long, and he's looking to try and catch out on the counter-attack, but well read by Pickles, who heads it back to Isherwood. Long by the goalkeeper. Jordan gets back in midfield. Turner trying to turn. He will get it out to the right side, but being gathered by Warrington. Charles gets his body in there well, though, and Jack Doyle will have to accept a throw-in for now. Launch forward, headed it into the middle. Covered by Esong. Esong there, and he gets the free kick after Turner goes into the back of his legs, and this is just a couple of yards from outside the box, and a perfect position for a shot. Jack Doyle is going to be the one taking this. It'll be a left-footed one, so it'll be interesting. Normally you would go with the right footer from this sort of angle on the left-hand side of the centre circle. Big wall for Stocksbridge, 5 man in it. Rawson, Owen and Jordan make it up. Jordan with his back facing the shot. Also, it could be a right foot shot. Matthew Tweedley now standing on it.
The reason why Witness FC went for us is because they were trying to get a facility and the council blocked it. Back here,
so here comes Tweedley, will just run over it, will be hit by Doyle, blocked by the wall, corner kick Warrington. The wall does its job. So there'll be another set piece still to Henry. Warrington Town having the better start in this game so far. As ball goes on the left-hand side. Doyle will take the corner, will be out-swinging corner. Left foot ball, very low, headed away by O'Connor, edge of the box to Harris. Harris takes a strike low and blocked by Morris. Deakin will now clear it. Grejlak biting for it, loses that battle. Milhardo, who just moves that one away. And then Rawson is the one who clears it back out, headed out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Steele's done well to deal well with that set piece. So Stocksbridge have survived those corners and free kicks. Back now with Smythe for the throw-in. Launched long now and headed away and still in here by Vela, who then sends it down the channel. Smythe headed it out, Turner then knocks it on long, but again Vela in the middle, heading it away. Esong heads it on, but Charlesworth will gather it. Charlesworth with the pass down to the right to Morris. Opens up for Morris now. O'Connor's a run forward, but his pass blocks. Morris will have to get back to Charlesworth. Charlesworth out to Morris, then back to Charlesworth. Down the channel looking for Grejlak now. And then it's been covered well there and then cleared away out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Stocksbridge get the ball in the opposition half. We are working on fixing the clock at the moment. Fortunately, not been working so far for this game. We are much further than 6.5 minutes in, and the game's time has not paused. As goes in the middle to Turner. Turner striking it, and well, he scored 2 weeks ago, but he's not going to score with strikes like that. It's probably wide of 2 goals. Never mind, just the one. Well hit, but well hit at the wrong area. Nice idea, though. So ball will be back with Isherwood now, who hasn't really had much to do as of yet. As he takes his time with the ball and the goal kickers. Warrington have had the better of this game so far, but Stocksbridge just had a bit of a moment there. Ball going long. Jordison can't get to it. It's head on to Watson and then into the middle. O'Connor gets a touch on him. Look, I know O'Connor will be able to run away with it. Out to left, but overhit, and it could have been a good break if it got called nice into the path of Deakin. Instead it goes out and it will be a throw-in, and they have taken it, but Stocksbridge got the ball back. Deakin, ball long over the top, and Chris Doyle, the debutant, will just launch that one away. Morris will head it back forward for Rawson, who holds the ball up, back out to Deakin, and then try to find Morris, but well nipped away by Vayler. Smart play by him, cleared away, but Charles heads it back. Should be gathered here by Jack Doyle, who's just actually going to cover it and allow it to go back to Isherwood. Grezlak was pressing in case a mistake was made. Do feel free, by the way, if you're listening on our YouTube chat, to get involved on our comment section. We do like hearing what your thoughts on the game so far are. We do try and shout you out as well. As Owen heads away and Deakin will knock it on. Took down well by Jack Doyle down the channel, but Charlesworth will just gather it and he'll send it away, looking for Rawson, but cuts out in the midfield again here. Vayler winning everything in the midfield so far, using his experience. Vayler trying to get out to left, but then Rawson trying to win the ball. It will be a Stocksbridge throw. Rawson's been quite smart with that, just hanging over the ball, make sure Vayler couldn't get to it, but not taking a touch himself. Ball now back with Charlesworth. The throw-in. Launch forward, and Mark Martin is on the top of Rawson, but nothing given for that as Isong has got it. Isong taking a long-range shot under a lot of pressure and well wide in the end. Goal kick for Stocksbridge. Hey, Warrington having the better of the game, but haven't really been able to create too much clear cuts. As Townsend will take his time getting this ball back, as here we are an international break weekend and we've got a bigger crowd than normal, I think, because of it. No Wednesday or United in action this weekend, though I think both Wednesday and United fans are probably happy that they're not in action, considering the form of both teams. Back with Townsend now. He sends the ball long. Look for Rawson, comes off his back at the end, but for Townmill to get it, and then a slight push from O'Connor gets the free kick, and that one. And I believe actually it's been given Stocksbridge's way, this free kick, presumably for how light the Warrington defence. Oh, it's been given now as Warrington's free kick. Not sure what the decision making going on there is, but first it seemed like it was going to be a Stocksbridge free kick, then they have given it Warrington's way. Went down very lightly, and now, noticeably, the ball has gone about 15 yards inside the pitch rather than almost towards the touchline. Now Isherwood is being told that he needs to get further out to the touchline. And he's not really listening to the referee, Isherwood, at the moment. He falls further back. He's not happy about it, but I think the referee's now just given up and made him take it there. It was right at the touchline, that foul. But he hasn't got it now, so Isherwood sending it long. Ball going in, and Townsend will claim it. So back in the other goalkeeper's hands, sending the ball long. Headed away by Doyle in the middle. Tweedley got it, got a lot of problems with Turner in his back, but he's held onto the ball well. Back to Doyle, who will send it long. And then Owen gets first touch blocked, and then he gets the second chance at a clearance. Or Tweedley will head into the midfield and back, but Rawson will gather it, holding up the ball well. Back in the field to O'Connor. Has to touch it out wide to Turner. Not comfortable passing here from Stocksbridge, but they now get out to Smythe, who will come forward with the ball. Smythe tries the overlapping pass, looking for Grezlak. It's just a bit too much, and it will go out for a goal kick. But it's better football from the Steels, who haven't really created much as of yet. Just passing, just weren't that comfortable. Seemed to put players into a bit more trouble than they needed to be. So ball going back to Isherwood, who sends it long. Headed away by Jawson, and this has gone into a good position. Rawson gets it down to Grezlak, tries to get past Doyle. Both teams are appealing for a throw, and it will be Stocksbridge's. Smythe will come over to take it. Got a couple of options here, Smythe, but taking his time with it. And then into the middle to Grezlak, who brings it down back to Smythe, who in the middle to Rawson. Rawson's looking to turn, will take the shot, it takes a block, and Warrington will just about rescue it before it goes out for a corner. We'll go out for a throw-in instead. So ball out now with Smythe, who throws it to Grezlak. Smythe cross high, lofted one, but it'll be easy for the goalkeeper. Ball goes long, goes to Insanguri. He's initially got a good touch on it, but O'Connor nips in and just boots that out. We'll go out for a Warrington throw-in. I think now we're born for this throw-in. Taking his time with it, Bourne. Now we'll launch it long, headed on, and Charles will head it back. Turner tries to get it out to the right, but we'll go out for a throw-in. Aversley record 1-0 down to Durham District. Alec Wilson scoring in that local Barnsley derby. South versus North. The South is winning at the moment. It's going to be a long throw here. Well, I said a long throw, and then Vela came short. Vela will now put a cross in. It takes a touch on. Both teams are appealing for it, and it's going to be given as a corner kick. Another corner for Warrington Town.
Having sent the three centre halves forward, Stocksbridge decided to retreat all the way back. Well, they didn't track Vela for the short throw.
So Stocksbridge, who just fell asleep there, didn't realise Josh Vela was an option, and they only dealt with the cross well though. But it is a corner kick, and another one to do with Jack Doyle has come over to take this. Back on that side there, so Doyle will take it. A lot of options in the middle, and there's a late runner there for Harris going in, who was unmarked, but was there headed across the 6-yard area. Deakin clears. Jay Harris didn't go for it like you'd have expected him to. Now a potential counter. Back to Charles. He's gone for the switch. Look for Deakin, who has to track it in the sunlight, and now Deakin has some space as he brings it down. Deakin going forward with it. Looking for the crossing, looking for the far post, looking for Rawson. Rawson with the header, it's high and lofted and easy for the goalkeeper in the end, but a good idea, just didn't work out. Ball forward by Warrington, but Charles reads it well. Rawson tries to get a bit of trickery to go past, doesn't work, but he keeps the ball, tries to get it out towards Morris, but it's going to be a Stocksbridge throw-in in the last touch, coming from a Warrington Town free Paul Card, and the Warrington Town manager not happy with that decision though. Back with Charlesworth now. Launched forward and then headed out again, and this time it's going to be given as a Warrington throw-in. I'd say that was more of a Stocksbridge throw-in than the previous one. I'm going to suspect that the referee has realised they made a mistake with the first one and has done the evening up. So there is a throw-in now for Warrington. Well, goes long, headed away, and then goes out again. It's going to be another Warrington throw-in. Yes, it is. Stocksbridge not happy with that again. Tom Charles was waiting for it to be a Steele's throw. That linesman on our near side. We're not sure, probably because we're just giving assistant referee 1, assistant referee 2. He's not the most popular man in the stadium at the moment, as O'Connor tries to win the ball forward. It feels like he's given a foul, but Warrington have the ball, so no free kick given Isong on the ball, but then O'Connor gets free kick. Another appeal for a throw-in. For both sides, Stocksbridge get this one. Hallam are leading 1-0 against Consett. Brody Litchfield, the former Steele, has scored. Charlesworth will have the throw-in now. Throw all across to Smythe, who found him well in space. Now down the channel, look for Grejlat. Grejlat tries to bring it down with his right foot. He did get the touch onto it before the clearance goes in, and Steele have a throw-in. As the cross goes in, look for Orson, punched away by Isherwood. He was not really comfortable with that, as now it is cleared away, aimed towards Watson, but it does make its way to Isong, who's got 2 men round him. Turner got managed to look away, then a ball over the top. Watson is surely offside. The flag has not gone up on him. Back into Vela. Vela out to the right now. Puts the cross in, goes into the middle, into the 6 yard, goes to Isong, who can't get a toe poke on it. Townsend claims before it goes out. It's another dangerous moment for the Steelers defence. Some nervous moments in defence for the Steelers sometimes, but they have survived. Townsend long, looking for Rawson. Comes off his back, can't get onto it though. Way out to O'Connor, knocks it forward, look for Grejlat. Grejlat bringing it down well, plays it into the middle, tripped on the edge box, nothing given. Another controversial call from this referee. Smythe back to Townsend. Takes it touch, out towards Charlesworth. Brings it down on the chest. Forward it goes to Grejlat. Grejlat tried to get into the middle, but didn't make its way to O'Connor, and Warrington able to clear. Owen will head away. Charlesworth brings it down, then sends it down the channel again. Grejlat looks onto Rawson, stretches, holds onto it well, just can't get it back to O'Connor. Now it's getting Warrington. Charlesworth well in there, out for a Warrington throw-in. Evenly contested match at the moment, with 25 minutes gone. Back it goes here for Bourne. Bourne will launch it long. Ball knocked away and it stays in. O'Connor will throw it forward, but head away like Doyle. Forward and it's quickly taken throw in. Look for Grejlat, but it's headed away back to Morris. It goes though. Morris got 2 men round him and in the end can't do much with it. It goes out. Will be another Stocksbridge throw in though. Back to Charlesworth. Charlesworth going down. It's a good run by Charlesworth before well hooked away by Doyle with his sliding tackle. Warrington Town clear away. Stocksbridge can't make attack stick at the moment. They're not winning the second balls. As well goes long, O'Connor's filling back at right back. It's forward. It's awkward by O'Connor. Isong's won it off him. Isong then gives him a little push, and that will be a free kick. Won't be shocked to see a yellow card for O'Connor, and he is being summoned over by referee Danielle Whitworth. Getting a talk to. And it is going to be the first yellow of the game, and it's not shocking considering that Isong was in a very good position at the time and could have created a very dangerous attack with it. I wouldn't be shocked if he's close to a suspension now, Alex O'Connor. It's something we'll have to look into. As goal at Bamber Bridge, who lead 1-0 against Rushall. Bridge one of those teams that are in danger of dropping into this bottom part of the table. There's a group of them that know 2-3 losses in a row and could see them drop into this little mini league that's starting to develop between Morpeth, Warrington, Warrington and Stocksbridge. Doyle will have a free kick, but there's just a bit of delay at the moment. I think it's one of the Warrington Town players has gone off here. Now we will get the game underway after quite a lengthy delay. Stocksbridge's getting a bit frustrated. Doyle putting the ball in, Turner will head it away. And forward with it, and then it's gone favourably. It's Deacon, he's not the quickest player, but he's got the man furthest forward on the right wing. He's got no support at the moment. Holds it up, Deacon. Gets on the right to O'Connor. Back to Deacon. Warrington Town defence is back. Cross to on the far post. Header's got goal from Morris, but saved by Isherwood. He claims it at his near post. It's the best football from Stocksbridge so far. Ball going forward as Warrington Town are currently down to 10 men. Reece Daly's going to be coming on soon. Didn't see who went off though as the ball goes forward. Jordan heads it off, Turner will get it back and he's something a bit clumsily in, but nothing malicious. No free kick though. Turner, 5 to Samaith. He'll take it forward. Knocked over the top and gets it. It's really well done as Charles was trying to get it right, but Morris didn't know what Charles was going to do. Charles was annoyed that Morris didn't make the run. And here comes the substitute for Warrington Town.
Warrington substitution replacing the 10 Matthew.
So Matthew Tweedley
is 14 Reece Daly.
Has gone off, and Reece Daly is the man who has come on. So first substitution already for Warrington. Not one they'd have wanted to make this early. All long, Owen will clear it. Looking for Grejlak, but headed away from him. Out to Doyle. Going forward, then knocked away. Jordison will get it forward and gets it to O'Connor. Out wide to Charlesworth. Knocks it over the top of his man. And then a bit of a high foot from Vela. He didn't hit the high foot onto Morris. He actually put a bit of a body check on him, but it's the high foot that has seen Daniel Whitworth blow a whistle. Will be a free kick to Stocksbridge. 30 minutes gone. Doncaster Rovers aren't having a very good day. They're now losing 2-0 to Leyton Orient. Connolly, the latest scorer. And Maltby Main aren't having a great day either. They're losing 1-0 to Goole. Nathan Perks has scored. Club Fun Collar also 1-0 down. Route 1 Rovers are in good form. They scored Reece Thompson, the man who's got the goal. Warrington Rylands are 2-0 upon Morpeth now. Ben Hardcastle, the latest scorer, he's having a fantastic season. So Turner is standing over the ball. And it's this one-man wall that must be only about 6 yards away that is somehow not being toppled. I think the referee is now gesturing to him. Still not 10 yards back, and then almost he takes a step forward out, and it will be being stopped. And Niall Watson for a bit of gamesmanship has been booked. It's Warrington Town's first yellow of the game, and the free kick will be retaken. And I think also we've seen Daniel Whitworth tell the bench, hey, if you're thinking of your players doing that again, don't. They're going to keep getting booked. Not seen anyone actually try that for a long, long time. Not from this sort of distance out. The free kick is very close to the halfway line. And I think it's the fact he got very close to actually blocking that free kick from the shortened position. Turner will have this free kick again. Sends it, and it's up to the diagonal. Headed away, goes to O'Connor, who flicks it back in, but it's overhit and will be back for Isherwood. Isherwood just puts it down on the ground and will send the ball long. Owen can't get onto it, but O'Connor will spare his blushes and clear it out. Will be picked up by the captain Harris. Out to the right tier to Melhado, and his ball forward is just going back to Jordison on one from Barnes at the moment. Ball long, looking for Rawson, but headed away, and Grejlak will just cover it. It goes out for a throw-in. Back now with Smythe. Back now with the keeper. Forward to Turner. Out to Grejlak, and then on Rawson will get a touch on, but covered well by Chris Doyle, having a decent debut so far. His clearance didn't go out to play like I think a few thought, and Deacon tries to knock it forward, and the touch getting it to Rawson, and then before Smythe can go forward with the ball, he's robbed of it. And now there's a counter opportunity here for Warrington as they burst forward with it. Now on the left for Watson, who's just been booked for obstruction. Watson being forced back. Continuing to be forced back, being marshalled well. Daly, his first few touches, gets it to Watson, and then in well by Rawson, back at right back, clears it off Watson. It will be a Stocksbridge throw. 33 minutes gone, well 34 minutes now gone in this game. It is still 0-0 here at Brackenmore in what could well be a relegation 6-pointer. The early table suggests it will be. Rotherham United have equalised against Northampton. Rafferty the scorer, Matt Hampshire, the former Steel, managing the Millers. There's Smythe on the ball. On the channel, looking for Grejlak, but he'll be marshalled over by Pickles, and he wants a free kick, Grejlak, but I think he's just been physically beaten there by the sandwich ingredient named man. Back to Ishwood for a goal kick. Who just takes his time with the ball. And now we'll send the ball long. Ball forward, and this could go well for Stockbridge, but then, and ball, not a great clearance, goes to Rawson, who gets out to Grejlak. There's a chance here. Grejlak moves on to his left, takes a shot. It's a great save. Morris gets it in! Sorry, it's the other way round. It was Morris with the shot that was well saved, and it's Grejlak who's tucked it in at the near post, and the Steels lead 1-0 thanks to the magic ball that is Oliver Grejlak. So Oliver Grejlak is the man who has got the goal for the Steels from close range. I got it wrong initially. It's not the first time I've got mixed those two up, which is a bit rubbish of me. But Morris, he was the one who killed the shots, well saved by Ishwood, but his defence didn't help him out there. Grejlak manages to tuck in from close range, and the Steels lead 1-0. 36 minutes gone, and Stockbridge ahead in this crucial match. They've took a chance here. They've not really had many, but that one they took, and now Steels lead 1-0. Malado bursts forward, he's trying to get them back in, but being well right by Deacon, who then will just clear it out, and he keeps it in. Goes to Grejlak, who tries to knock it into the middle. Up forward, and then headed away by Smythe, and then Grejlak will clear it away to Rawson. He's being held, and it will be a free kick touch with Pickles, who all in onto the ball. So fantastic from the Steels now as they lead 1-0. And now we'll look to try and double this league and try and really make it comfortable like they did against Whitby 2 weeks ago. Ball going forward onto the left. It's Morris on it, he's turning. Morris takes a shot, blocked before it can get anywhere. Headed away, out to Watson. Now out to the left, and Charles will get it, knocks it over the top. Rawson thought about chasing it, but I don't think he was going to have much of a chance of it. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Grezlak will try to head it on and then head backwards by Pickles. Isherwood will now send it long. Being tracked by Jordson, who heads it away into defence and knocked over the top. Charlesworth will head it back into midfield, knocked over to the left, ball forward, blocked by O'Connor. Morris will get it, tries to get back into midfield, but good pressing from Warrington Rylands. Have a chance now as Watson moves in. Watson being forced out to the left here to Doyle. Nice little cross by Doyle to Isong, who gets a flick of a header on. Daly, it's on, being brought down by Watson. Goes back to Vela, appeals for a penalty. It's going to be given as a, I believe, a corner kick. I know Stocksbridge wants a goal kick there, and controversial one. It feels a bit of an in between. I didn't think it was a penalty either, as I think what Warrington Town players wanted.
The yellows just bounced around there. So a corner for Warrington Town, which Jack Doyle will take.
So Doyle's going over to take the corner. Concert of equalised against Hallam. Matty Todd has scored. Doyle, ball towards the far end of the box. Headed towards the far end again, but Isang will get it on the right wing. Lofts a high, lofted cross, headed across there by Chris Doyle, and I think he wanted someone to get on the end. Right in the end, it goes out for a goal kick. So some other goals still there. Warrington Rylands are 3-0 up on Morpeth. Harrison Wood has scored. Also at Bamber Bridge, a 2-0 up on Rushall. Billy Bold, which is a name I absolutely love. It sounds like a footballer from the 1950s. He's put them 2-0 up. And Parkgate have been given a helping hand against Tadcaster because Ollie Johnson has been given his marching orders for the home team. Ball going long here. Good header away though by Pickles. Ball going back, and nice little shrug by Grezlak. Grezlak ball forward to Rawson. Rawson just can't get to it in time. It's again Pickles who's covered it well. Ball going forward. Turner will head it away, then back to Vela. Over now to Daly, and then charge down ball forward by Smythe. It takes a block last off a Warrington player. It is a Stocksbridge throw-in. Left, in the middle to Turner. Back, he goes to Smythe. Ball forward to Turner. Back to Turner, heads it forward. Hold it by Grezlak, appeals for offside, but it didn't want to matter anyway because his pass was offside. And then Turner tried to tackle. That was more at the player's ankles than it was any ball, and it is a free kick. So back with Isherwood as the young fans start left year on Ian Richards' Barmy Army. Ball long from Isherwood. He's trying to get it towards the left wing. Owen reads it well, heads it away, but then returned, comes off O'Connor. Thought that might hit him in a special area, but the fact he's continuous, the rest he hasn't. And then O'Connor will clear it forward, and Isherwood also was getting held there, but nothing being penalised there. Rawson will continue the press on Isherwood. Isherwood will then send it long towards the right, and quite well aimed at Isong, who will head it into the middle, but Turner reads it well. Back to Smythe. Smythe will knock it long. He's looking here for Grezlak, but he headed back towards him. I don't think he realised he was going to get that, and then being robbed of the ball by Melhado, who then just knocked it out, throwing for Stockbridge in a good position. Wombwell Town are leading 1-0 against Albion Sports. Edward Agnew, the scorer. Ilkeston leading 1-0 against Guiseley as well, and Whitby have come back from 1-0 down against Ashton to 2-1 up. Connor Smith has scored their latest goal. Forward into the box to Morris, who's trying to turn, and he's just in the box still. Have to get it back to O'Connor, then back to Smythe. Smythe, some one-touch passing here. Looking back to get it to Smythe, who gets back into the middle. It's into the 6-yard area, but Warrington able to clear it back to O'Connor. O'Connor takes a shot, so he's rising. Good play though from the Steels, who have looked more and more confident since getting the opening goal in this one. 42 minutes gone, 1-0 to Stocksbridge. So ball currently back with Isherwood. Maltby Main are leading 3-1 against Goole at the moment. Curtis Morrison put them 2-1 up. Then Basil Zotos made it 3-1. Another former Steel. Denner District also 3-0 against Aversley. Jamie Austin's the latest scorer. Owen got the header there, but out to Deakin. Back it goes to Smythe, who launched it long, but it's an awkward little header back from Bourne. Morris didn't gamble on it. If he had, there could have been an opportunity. Knocked along by Isherwood here. Bit of a wrestling match as Jordison gets it back. Head up into the air by Bourne. Knocked forward by Warrington, and Stocksbridge trying to battle for it, and they win it out. Kind of tries a little smart pass, but weren't as smart as he hoped it would be. Rawson's a bundleless man, and he's actually earned the free kick off Bourne. I thought it was more of a 50-50. Stocksbridge has kind of got away with one on that occasion. So the ball now back. We'll be back with Townsend to take. Go through the score lines in this division shortly at our next break. Some interesting ones in there. As the ball is now back with Townsend. Ball going long. Trying to find Rawson with it. Back into the midfield. O'Connor gets his back to goal. He has to try and hook over his head. Head away by the number 8, Captain Harris. Smythe out left, flicked into the middle. Deakin just can't track it and then loses out on that one. Bourne reads it well, plays it away. Jordison putting it back into midfield. Smythe gets it into midfield and almost a hospital pass, but O'Connor does well, gets it to Charles first. Morris holding up, now out wide looking for Deakin, but well-timed side and tackle stops it going any further. We are almost at the 45th minute. We can see how much added time will be given in this one as the throw-ins take to O'Connor. Back to Charlesworth. Takes a touch and then knocks it well, looking for Morris. Lovely back heel to O'Connor. Gets across. Oh, what a goal! It's an absolute wonder goal from the Aussie maestro. Alex O'Connor just teed up a volley, hits it, fizzes right across, cracks off the post on the far side, and it's 2-0 to the Steels. Alex O'Connor scoring the goal.
Score for Stocksbridge, number 8, Alex O'Connor.
Not a bad way to score your first of the season, is it? It's such a well-hit strike.
The referee's indicated there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes added time.
And well, what a brilliant goal to get just before the end of the first half. Going forward as Stockbridge try to get the ball back, and they do. Deakin gets out to Morris. Morris trying to find the ball to Grejlak, but he's just too low and cleared it away. Ball back with Charlesworth. Going forward, headed away, and it'll go out for another Stockbridge throw-in, and they're looking to try and see if they can get a third before the end of this first half. Ball to O'Connor, back to Charlesworth, struggling past a few men, and then the pass over, takes a block and curls. That will be a Stockbridge throw-in right next to the flag. Warrington Rylands having a hell of a day. They're now 4-0 upon Morpeth. Alex Kiwamya has scored his second of the game. So the ball is back with Charles, who's taking his time with it. Not got really much options. Now throws it into the box. Rawson gets it back to Charlesworth. He's trying to take it out. Left-footed cross. Gets blocked and then cleared away by Daly. And that will be it for the first half. And well, initially Stockbridge weren't looking too great in this game, but yeah, in the last 10 minutes of the half, have really turned it on. James Morris' shot was saved by Ishwood, but Grejlak was onto it first, making it 1-0. And then right before the end, a hell of a strike from Alex O'Connor from well wide. Hits it and it cracks off the post and goes in. It's 2-0 to the Steels at half time. We'll see you in 15 minutes for the second half.
outside earlier. Tom! Good on leg, get on! Seconds, Danny! TC! Good out, don't foul out. I'm not marking. Finish! Still set. Shut up! Shut up, mate. Runner! Get up! Come in! Play 3v2 here! Love it, look at him.
Go on, Tony.
Get outside earlier! Get out! Seconds, Daddy! TC! Good out, no foul out. I'm not marking. Finish! Most still set.
ball back here. Sorry, we believe we've had some issues with the commentary there. That means we haven't been on for a bit, but we are now back on it. I think it was that good. Stocksbridge are leading 2-0 still. It's in a tight game. I do apologise for these technical errors. We are now back on air. Leading 2-0 still. So ball is now back on the right-hand side with Charlesworth. 312 here today. Fantastic attendance for the Steels. The ball launched long. Ball forward. Grejlak will try to head it onto the midfield, and just no one's there for it. It's cleared away. Isong gets in. A bit of collision. No, nothing given as it's back with Jordison. Jordison will knock it long. Head it away into midfield. Kay will head it back. Grejlak tries to get it onto the left with Morris. Back to Smythe. Smythe will knock it long, head it away. Kay wins it well, one of the substitutes in this game. And it's a great touch by Kay. He's only got one option in the middle, so he's going to hold it up. Back to Grejlak. Grejlak is going to try and get on the left. He's going to put the ball in, look for Rawson, head it away if we can get to him. Back to Smythe. Smythe tries to get forward to Morris. Morris in the box. Sideways to Smythe. Smythe trying to bundle through, and he's almost way through. Keeper just knocks it away, and then Bourne clears. And then Warrington will get the ball and clear it away after it looks like Charles will be able to get something. Owen will head it back to the goalkeeper now. Thank you, Lee Room, for checking. There was an issue with the commentary. No one else told me. So ball back with Townsend, who sends it long forward, and Kay can only hit it back here to Smythe, who gets it forward to Kay. Well won there by Warrington. Brazier, ball forward. Owen can only hit it out wide to Charlesworth, who will knock it long, and it'll stay in play. Wilson tries to hold it up, can't do so. Harris has got the ball now. Harris been forced back, sideways to Vela. Vela over to Melado. Forward now to Brazier, and then tackle takes a bit of a deflection, goes out, and it will be Stocksbridge's throw. So ball now with Smythe, who launches the ball forward, goes beyond everyone. Grejlak tries to mill. Rawson breaks through. Rawson can have a chance here. Rawson tries to slip it over to Morris. Morris takes the first time shot. It's a good save. He never got a really good connection onto it. It should really be 3-0 now, though. That's disappointing for Stocksbridge on that occasion. Good save, though, by the goalkeeper, Isherwood. Right here for Daly, being forced backwards though by Turner. Switched over to the right. Out to the right now with Brazier, and then blocked by Grejlak. Will go out for a throw-in, very near to the flag. Lifetown 1-0 and Nostleman as well for Alex Aldrich has scored. As they try to bundle away into the box there through Brazier, but he's committed a foul as he does so. So it'll be a free kick to Stocksbridge. Well, we thought it was 75 minutes ago in this game, but we've just seen that the clock has stopped. Everything's going wrong today, it seems. So we'll have a double check on football web page, see what they say, how long it is. Well, we're not far off, he said 76 minutes. The ball back with Townsend for this free kick. Sends the ball long. Rawson will try and challenge for it. Instead, it's going to be Kay who gets the header. Comes off. Both teams will appeal for it, but it's quickly given as a Stocksbridge throw in. Back with Smythe, who has this throw. So I'm going to see Alfie Wilkinson come on for the Steel soon. Made his first appearance in the Sheffield Senior Cup not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before that, and scored. Tenacious player, as Jordison holds off his song well, and Owen will clear it forward. Morris can't get to the header, headed away by Bourne and then flicked on, but Owen will head it away. Kay brings it down well, being forced backwards, back to Jordison, and he will send it down the channel. Look for Rawson now, and he does well. Grejlak gets it. Grejlak going into the box here. Can he find option in the middle? And Morris leaves it somehow, but Rawson's going to be the first onto it on the edge of the box. He's side on with goal, back to O'Connor, then to Turner. Turner looking to find the pass down the right, but well read there by Jack Doyle, who plays away, but only back to Turner again down the right. Holding it up. Back it goes into midfield. Then back to Charles forward here, and then a tackle from Turner, but it's could go to O'Connor, who gets the foot in. I think there was a late one in on him. Couldn't see if advantage was given, but there's going to be a throw in to Stocksbridge. Looks like we're going to see a Warrington substitute. I'm starting to see his number to see who the man coming on is. Looks like it'll be Jaden Lloyd heading on for Warrington. And he will be replacing Jay Harris.
Warrington substitution replaced number 8, Jay Harris, is 16, Jaden Lloyd.
So it'll be a throw in here on the right side with Charlesworth. And to Rawson. So it almost slipped into the box, but well, I think by Jaden Lloyd there. Back to Turner, who's put a ball into the box, head away by Gums. And now they will clear Warrington well, but Owen heads away into the middle. Kay will head it on. Grejlak will try to contest it, and he will get to head it on, but then read there by Lloyd, who gets it out wide here to Brazier in the middle to Isong, who misses out, and Warrington Town will get a free kick as Isong goes down under the challenge from Jordison. 79 minutes gone as we prepare for this free kick to go in.
Free kick for
Tough one, difficult one to deal with, about 35 yards out. Jack Doyle will be the one taking it, as he's taken all the set pieces so far in this game. Probably a tough one to deal with. Tadcaster 2-0 on Parkgate, Aaron Pilkington the scorer. Here comes ball going left, ball diagonal into the box. It's a good looking ball, header on goal, and there's going to be appeals for a corner, and it has been given as a corner kick. Wondering who got the last touch. It was. Turns out to be a Stocksbridge, according to our referee. So it'll be a corner, and these have looked very dangerous. There's not something I'd want to defend if you're just one goal up. Ball in, and it is in the back of the net, and it's going to be given. It looks like it might be Troy Bourne who's got the goal, and Troy Bourne. And Warrington going back and. Well, that's not that we are in for a grandstand finish here. The Steels, who're starting to look more and more comfortable now, have a worrying end to the match. 10 minutes to defend, and now Connor Smythe will come off. Jack Tinker to replace him. Stocksbridge, who have not really been in this position very much, holding on to a lead at the end of the game.
12 minutes to go.
And ball now back to Turner as the kick-off has the game back underway. Not long, and head away by Gums. Some of those missed chances from Grejlak and Morris are going to look a bit, well, terrifying now. Ball being thrown forward. Also tries to head it on, but then cleared away. Owen will really head it forward, but then he's out of position as the ball's returned by Vela forward. Isong tries to take it down, but O'Connor gets a touch. Back it will go to O'Connor, who sends it forward. Headed away by the side by Bourne, the goal scorer. Out to Doyle, who gets it forward. Stocksbridge just need to avoid the nerves now as much as it'll be in the stands. And Stocksbridge will get a free kick there as Morris goes down. 82 minutes gone. So ball here with Charles for the free kicks. Oh, how Stocksbridge would cheer a goal now to make sure that that nervy end does not materialise as it is currently. Owen's been sent forward for this free kick. Turner will send the ball forward. He's looking for Owen. Owen will head it on. Grezlak's trying to get to it. He's having his shirt pulled a bit there while he's in the box. Nothing given. Tries to play a ball back. It's blocked. Grezlak's trying to fight to get onto it. Does. Brilliant work from Grezlak. Back to Sam Kay. Kay trying to lift it over the top. Looking for Grezlak. Grezlak puts it in. Goes over the top of everyone and out for a goal kick. Better football from the Steels though. Into the 83rd minute. Ball long. And headed away. Stockbridge 5. Rawson's trying to fight for it here in the halfway line. Doesn't get it though. Warrington still on the ball. Ball goes forward. A little slip from Stockbridge as they clear, and then Turner almost gets it. Back it's a Warrington ball now. Warrington out wide and hey. Out wide, Warrington continues to pass. Tinker trying to get the tackle, gets the tackle and goes out for a Warrington throw-in. Back out, here come Warrington trying to go, and then down comes Melado. It's going to be a Warrington free kick, and looks like Oliver Grezlak's going to get himself a yellow card. Surprised, I didn't think that one was a yellow card offence, but it's these set pieces where Warrington have proven quite dangerous, and free kick from a bit further out where they got the corner, and from the corner they got the goal. And I don't think Stocksbridge want to defend any more of those corners. They've looked dangerous and they did end up getting their goal from it. Chris Dole's deliveries have been dangerous throughout the game. Comes the ball into the box, looks like far post. It's another great delivery. It's another free header, hits the post! And then Nick Johnson will clear it out. Chance for a counter. Grezlak turns well, sends it forward, and now Sam Kay will charge forward. Sam Kay needs a bit of help. He hasn't got the pace to go on his own as Warrington gets some men back. Kay, he's being forced back. The counter's over, but Stocksbridge still on the ball. Turner out wide here to Charlesworth. Charlesworth back to Kay. Kay to Turner. Back it goes to Owen, who sends the ball forward and head away, and Grezlak didn't really challenge for that. Ball's gone back for Grezlak, but head away by Bourne. We feel Kay will pick it up. Kay, ball lofted looking for Grezlak. Really well picked up by Grezlak. Lays it off in the middle. Here comes Charlesworth. Charlesworth, it's sliding tackle, stops him going any further forward. Charlesworth tries to win the ball back. Goes to Grezlak, tries to put across in the middle, blocked. Grezlak trying to get the ball back. Goes sideways. Morris back to goal, trying to turn. Tackle goes in, and then it's knocked away. But Tinker will get onto this ball. Jack Tinker, ball forward, takes a block and it will go out for a throw-in. Better from the Steels. Here comes a substitution, and James Morris, who's been really good in this game, he's going to be replaced by Alfie Wilkinson, who we spotted warming up earlier in this game. It's a slow walk off as Stocksbridge look to hold on in this one. Nervy end. All gone wrong for Route 1 Rovers. They've had two men sent off, Musa Dukure Koro and Mohamed Kanyi. He's still 2-2 there with the Facebook. Jack Tinker now with this throw-in. Launched for, he's looking for Rawson. Heads it into the middle. Bourne should have that covered, but then he's left it for Lloyd, who clears it away. Hey, and it's going to be a corner kick. Turner will head over to take. A chance for Stocksbridge to try and restore the 2-goal advantage. For one that would ease the nerves of Brackenmore. Hartlepool United have equalised against Gainsborough Trinity. Nathan Ferguson's shots comes off the back of David Robson before going in. A very unlucky goal for Gainsborough. For Gainsborough to concede. Here comes a corner from Curtis Turner. Ball in, look for the far post. Rawson gets underneath it, and Just again, he's done the right thing, Rawson, but just not got his header right. 87 minutes gone. I expect quite a bit of added time with the injury stoppages as well. All long from the keeper. Owen will head it up into the air. Kay tries it forward, and Turner trying to fight, but it's been won there by Lloyd. Tries to knock in the channel, looking for Brazier. It might just go up, but then well covered by Jack Tinker. Brilliant defensive work by him. Goes out for a goal kick. Remains 87 minutes on the clock. Townsend will, as you'd expect, take his time with this. So Stocksbridge haven't really held on like this since probably since Woomwell, where they did get a goal that eased quite a bit of the nerves. But it's not been a long, really last season where since this has happened in the league and we've had to go like the full onto the 96 minutes as we're probably going to get to in this game. Townsend is going to get himself a booking here. Oh no, he's going to get told, get on with it, no booking just yet. Ball going long, Rawson's going to try and challenge for it. Heads it on, Rawson, picked up by Wilkinson, his first touch in the game, and he's trying to get down the right. It's hard to get him off the ball, Wilkinson, as he goes down the right wing, the substitute, trying to get it onto the right, and some good footwork from him, turning well, puts the cross in, takes a block, and then it will be out for a corner kick. Great work from Alfie Wilkinson. And he's done very well for a goal call while on dual registration, and he's bringing that confidence here. Chesterfield 2-up on Salford City. Darcy has scored. Doncaster City 2-1 on South Leeds as well. Harry McCudden, the goal scorer. So another chance here for the Steels to try and restore a 2-goal lead. Ball into the middle. Jordan gets headed, passing the 6-yard area, but Rawson was blocked off getting to it. Cleared away. O'Connor can only hit it into the air. Tinker will get put to gather it. Volisic can only get it underneath it and out, and onto the stand it goes. Going to get 4 minutes added on. That's a bit less than I expected.
A minimum of 4 minutes added time.
It's actually 4 minutes to send, and I think one of the main goals is don't concede a set piece in any manner. Ball forward. Tinker will head it away. Hey, Millardo gets it back. Tinker gets it, but man goes in from the back rim, and free kick will get a. Well, free kick is a Stocksbridge's. They'll be happy with that. That just ticks down a bit more of that clock. So to try to wind down, they're trying to get the 3 points here. That would put a gap between them and the relegation zone. Townsend, who of course is taking his time, but the referee is making sure he knows how long he actually does have. So Townsend sending the ball off, looking for Rawson, but cleared away and out. Well, it's nice, it's gone up, and Grezlak is going to try and get to it. He's being held, but tries to get the stamps it to Rawson. Rawson stumbles a bit, tries to get it back to the wing, but it's blocked, and then it's got to talk around, and it took a handball off Rawson, and it will be a free kick. Rawson's going to get himself booked if he's not careful. Well, he's not dropped the ball yet.
The referee's now got a free kick to Stocksbridge.
Oh, it's been given as a Stocksbridge's free kick actually. And it's going to be a yellow card here for Guns, and it's well.
Because they thought that was a Warrington Town free kick, but instead she's going to Stockbridge Park's field.
It's a bit of a time waster as well for Stocksbridge, really, because all the players for Warrington went up, and now Stocksbridge will make a substitution to add on to that as Thomas Poole makes his way on. He's going to replace Oliver Grezlak, who I think's had a fantastic game today.
Still substitution, replace number 11 on the red mat, 16, Thomas Poole.
Good, there is something going on at Warrington Rylands. They were 4-0 up, it's now 4-3. Morpeth have just scored from the spot. Turner now will take this free kick. Not many men up for the Steels as they try and stop any counter-attack happening. Turner, he's going to whip the ball into the box. Owen's going down under a push, but nothing challenge. Wilson heads it back into the loft. Poole chest. Poole turns. Poole takes a shot. Side netting. Good work by Thomas Poole, who can improvise very well at times. 2.5 minutes gone of added time. 1.5 minutes for the Steels to survive. And now it's back to Warrington ball. There's Isherwood. Sends the ball forward. Poole will not get to that, but the touch gone out wide, and Kay's going to cover that as it goes out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Stocksbridge doing what they can at the moment. As Tinker just takes his time with the throw-in, sending it forward, looking for Rawson. Heads up the chair, goes beyond him. Poole will get it. Poole is going to go to the left, and then he's hacked down by Troy Bourne, the goal scorer. Bourne's going to get himself a booking. No surprise as he ends up with the yellow card. As I've got to imagine this is going to be straight into the corner. For the Seals. Rawson and Turner are lining up as if they are going to be the one taking that into the corner. Yeah, Poole in the corner now, trying to hold off his man. Staying in the corner at the moment. Quite a lot of people around there. Goes out to play. It's given as a goal kick. That's the one that Stocksbridge really didn't want. 10 seconds according to our clock to go, but it depends on the stoppages during the game. Ball going long from Isherwood. Goes further. Owen heads it towards the side. Wilkinson fighting for it. Wilkinson there. Will just volley that one away. It's going to be fought for inside the half. Rawson tries to touch, goes into the midfield. This could be it. Here comes Turner. Turner in the middle of space. Poole's on his left. Turner continuing his own. Finds Poole on the left, and what's he going to do? I think he's going to take it into that corner flag. Actually, no, he's got it wrong. It goes out for a throw-in. But that doesn't matter. That's it. The Steels have won 2-1. They got their goals in the first half. Oliver Gradzack made the most of an issue with still close range and tucked it in. Then Alex O'Connor with an absolute stunner of a volley made it 2-0. Nerves of cause on the 82nd minute where Troy Bourne managed to head in from a corner, but the Steels have lined up and they have got 3 points today. It's 2 league wins in a row for Stocksbridge. And well, what a day for Steels it is as they climb further away from the bottom 3. Thank you very much to everyone who's been listening. I've been Adam Allcroft. We are being sponsored by R&R Car and Van Hire. We look forward to seeing you. Oh, what is the next game? It's next Saturday away.